yo, I'm Ziggy Natulus a speak, you know. Who you think it was, Father Christmas? Well, before me give you that, hear this first.
Good evening. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
Well-known Jamaican singer Dobby Dobson has died. The Sweet Dreams singer passed away yesterday at the age of 78. Dobson, who had tested positive for COVID-19, died in Florida. He began singing while he was a student at Kingston College. While at KC, he wrote the doo-wop song Cry a Little Cry as a tribute to his biology teacher. After leaving school in 1959, Dobson went on to record with Charles Josephs as part of the duo Chuck and Dobby before becoming a solo artist in the early 1960s. Despite his musical success, Dobbs did his job as a salesman and proofreader for the Jamaica Gleaner. In 2011, Dobson was conferred with the Order of Distinction in the rank of officer for his contribution to reggae music and representation of Jamaican culture. Here's Dobson's Loving Pauper.
Hey yo, I'm Ziggy Natulus a speak, you know. Who you think it was, Father Christmas? Well, before me give you that, hear this first.
For those of you that are not down with this type of music, we apologize.
I'm not in a position to maintain you in the way that you're accustomed to. Oh yeah. Can't take you out to fancy places like other fellas that I know can do. I'm only able to romance you and make you tingle with delight. Financially, I'm a pauper, but when it comes to loving, I'm alright, alright, alright.
I'm great. I really am great. I was a teenager. Suffice it to say, I was a teenager. I was attending Kingston College. I started singing when I was at Kingston College. Song for my biology teacher. Cry a Little Cry. That was the very first one we did. It's on the best of Dobby, the greatest hits album, one from BP. Yes, the group of Delta, they were all in the same form. It was 5 Delta, and we made that song. We did that song the very same day that Jimmy James recorded Come to Me Softly. I got to teacher, Miss Serrant. Miss Serrant was a fabulous teacher, you know. She had a whole classroom of boys just drooling, you know. I mean, at that time there was nothing called child abuse, where teachers were molesting kids. We just sat down there and we just look at Miss Serrant and we just daydreamed.
You want some more?
Oh, you're me.
You like how Ziggy Natulus sound?
Oh, you're me.
You like it like that?
Oh, you're me.
That the one they call?
Oh, you're me.
Yeah. Hey yo, I'm Ziggy Natulus a speak, you know. Who you think it was, Father Christmas? Well, before me give you that, hear this first.
For those of you that are not down with this type of music, we apologize.
Higher than the highest mountain, and deeper than the deepest sea. darling, endlessly.
I was writing from a teacher. I mean, I had delusions that, my teacher was interested in me too. Foolish me. Yeah. Because I could have been the spark that ignited that love, that feeling of love within me that made me able to sing all them love songs. That was the first song we recorded. The song went #1 on RJR, I mean, you never believe that you could see four teenage boys from KC with such big heads when we used to walk through Crossroads. I mean, we were like Backstreet Boys then. We had a brother named Howard Barrett, who later, when the group broke up, he went on to form the Paragons. We had Fuzzy Byfield, and we had Dennis Gale. So that was a group. But Howard Barrett left later on and formed the Paragons. It is basically a natural thing, All them singers here in Jamaica, from Ken Booth, John Hood, everybody was natural. Trainer, nothing at all. Boris Gardner, they were all natural. And it came out sounding pretty good, and some people never sounded so good. And
Andy, we can't sleep.
Why?
Come here, listen to Ziggy Natulus. Me loving you, see.
Nice things we say, worth more than money. Sweet things we do, sweeter than honey. You hold my hand, I am in heaven. We're going home, cloud number 7. You look at me, this thrill I feel is oh so nice and oh so real. Our love is true and it will be forevermore, just you and me.
I don't remember the year, but I know it was done for Duke Reed. It was done right in the same time, shortly after the Sweet and the Cry Little Cry. Right after Cry Little Cry, we did a form a duet with a guy named Chuck and Dobby, and we did Sweeter Than Honey for Edward Seaga. You didn't know that Mr. Seaga was once a record producer? That was his first hit, Sweeter Than Honey. We did Loving Papa, Seems to Me I'm Losing, Wonderful Sound, and the Sweet, Endlessly, and the Sweet Dreams album came after that.
This is my story. I have no song, just alone and broken hearted, just because I fell in love with you. I pray that you come back to me. Yes, darling, I love you, and we'll never part from you.
I want to tell you, when I was attending Central, and don't ask me the year because it is so far back. I was in a play called Alabama and the 40 Thieves, and I had my first taste of being on a stage in front of hundreds of people inside one theater. Alabama, the million thief in the play. and I had a bunch of songs to sing, and that's when I realized that, it seems to me as if the audience likes my voice. And that is what caused me to continue with it, writing songs and singing them and not getting stage fright. So I want to thank all the folks who have stood behind and beside me all these years, who gave me the confidence to continue. I'm going to tell you what I think is the worst kept secret in the whole world. Audiences in the world, they want to hear songs about your heart being broken, your heart being mended, love songs. Every one of us go through a phase of that. So, we sort of have a linkage with it. And I try to sing those kind of songs at all times.
Oh yeah, I'm the great pretender. Pretending that I'm living well. I seem to be, but I'm not to see. I'm lonely, but no one can tell. Oh yes, I'm the great pretender. Just laughing and gay like a clown. I play the game, but tomorrow will shame. You've left me to weep all alone.
Every one of us, no matter how we think that we're big and we're broad and we're hot, every one of us have suffered from a broken heart at some period in our life. And before the heart has been broken from it, I have a wealth of things to sing about because my heart has been broken so many times. Listen to me very carefully, my brother. It is not every person who hears a love song is receptive to it. They like the song, but the guy with the nicer car can get an edge. The minute I arrive and I give my greetings to all the people in the venue, it's going to be a trip down memory lane because I'll be singing songs that they knew. I was about to say when their mother had them in nappy. I'm gonna be singing songs from yesteryear, songs like Loving Papa, Sings to Me I'm Losing, that wonderful song, Endlessly, Muriel, This Is My Story. I'm gonna be singing until somebody says, all right, come up for the stage now.
I love that girl, and I want to be. I want to be her lover man. Sherry, how I love you so. I just want to be your lover man, your lover man. Sherry, oh, I want you so. I just want to be your lover man, your lover man.
I was blessed to have gotten a job with the Greener Company as a proofreader, and that was like testament to the fact that I went to Kingston College, and my grammar was good, and my spelling was good, so I could considerable where people had made mistakes in their grammar and their spelling and was able to correct it, which is what proofreaders do. But my main thing was writing songs, performing songs, and the entertainment business. I thought that was my main thing. Because I did a lot of stints. I worked with the Ministry of Labour as a labour officer, and I sent people to Guantanamo Bay and to farm work and all that sort of stuff. And it was fulfilling, that you were helping people to get a break out of Jamaica and earn some US currency. But at all times, my heart and my soul was tied up doing music. Yeah, I remember when I was attending Keystone College that I formed a group with a bunch of guys, Howard Barrett, Fuzzy Byfield, and we called ourselves Dobby and Deltas because we were in the Delta stream at KC, 5 Delta. And we made some good songs. We made a song named Cry a Little Cry, and that song hit Jamaica like a thunderbolt. We started off real good, and then I went solo. I didn't go solo then. I went and did a duet situation with a brother named Chuck. That's Chuck and Dobby. And we did Sweeter Than Honey for Edward Seaga. We did another song called Cool School, which is Tell Me That You Love Me and There's No One Else Above Me, Baby, Duke Reed. And the two songs were running side by side, 2 hits one time. And then I decided, let me go solo and see what played the Loving Papa and the Seems to Me and Losing and the Wonderful Sound and the Endlessly and all them hits, And I thank God for all of that.
Ziggy Natulus, I don't know if them have hard days.
Strange how you stopped loving me, how you stopped needing me when he came along. Oh, how strange. Strange, you changed like night and day, just up and walked away when he came along. Oh, how strange. Well, I guess that I was meant to be your puppet on a string. To think I thought you really loved me, all of what love can bring. Strange.
You know something? What we craved the most of all was the praise and not the raise. We wanted to be icons, and if it meant, a man, you're going to a studio and a man said to you, my itinerary full up, and I'm a money champion and an artist. You still sing because you're hoping that the song is going to be a hit, and what you miss from his hand come from several promoters' hands in the future. As I write this letter, my heart's beating much too fast for my pen. Soon I'll be in your arms again. To think I'll be with you, to taste all those sweet, sweet kisses once more. Darling, that's what I'm longing for. But most of all, I just want to hear that wonderful sound. I love you. My inspirations were American singers, yeah. I mean, that's not to say that I did not have favorites among Jamaican artists, because I used to love a group called the Downbeats. The Downbeats were a four-man group which included Count Prince Miller. You know that brother with the big mouth? The Downbeats was a great youth group. I was also very impressed with people like Lassell Perkins, Wilfred Jackie Edwards, Owen Gray. I mean, Higgs and Wilson singing Manio. I had a bunch of people who I emulated. They were icons in their own right. What I learned from them, I incorporated into my own styling, And believe me, it turned out pretty good, if I may say so myself.
Rest in peace to Dobby Dobson.